Okay, hello everybody. So here I've got a brand stinking new DeWalt battery powered chainsaw, and I'm going to start this baby up and do some trimming around the house. So before starting the video, I filled up the bar and chain oil. And now I'm going to put the battery on. Let's see if I can take the protective covering off. I've done it before because I had the battery charged. I forgot. Maybe I gotta push this down. And, yeah, it's a little difficult with one hand. Okay, let's see. All right. Now that protective cover came off. Let's pop that baby in. Okay. And let's see if we can get it to start. Nothing. I know the battery's been fully charged. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. I'd hate to admit it, but I'm gonna have to read the manual first. Okay, I'll be right back. Nala, do you want to help me with this? Okay, so it turns out that I have to click this thing back. I think that's for protection in case there's a kickback. So I got to pull this back, then start the chainsaw. Let's see if it works. Well, it did. Well, Nala, she got curious and she came over. All right, so it works. So now let's go outside and see what I have to do. All right, it's really sunny outside. It was overcast earlier in the day, but now the sun is out. Okay, I've got a lot of these trees that need to be either trimmed or be removed. Okay, and all these trees here at the side of the house. And I've got whoa. Lots of trees back here. And it is a jungle back here. And there's a little trail right here that my dogs kind of created. So I'm going to try to clean this up as much as I can. Okay, but before I start working back here, there's a small palm tree out in the front yard that I want to remove first with that chainsaw. Okay, let's go to the front yard. Okay, back inside. Before I go outside to cut a small palm tree down, I need to wear some safety glasses. Okay. All right, so out in the front yard, here's that little palm tree. I hate to cut it down, but it's in a place where it's not really appreciated. So I'm going to try to cut it down before it gets too big. And there's a smaller one on the side. I'm going to try to cut both of these down. Okay. All right. Okay. Fortunately, I didn't hit the steel bars behind here. Yep, came pretty close. All right. Yeah. Okay, one down, one more to go. That little one. All right, let's see. Okay, let's set up this baby here. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I think I got it. There we go, yeah. Came pretty close to the steel bars. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a good idea to put some gloves on. These have big thorns in them. Okay. Okay, so hopefully those two will not come back. Okay, so I got both of those palm trees down. Hopefully they won't come back. And I have an overgrown hedge here. So once I decide what to do with this forerunner, I need to trim the hedge here, and the city needs to do something about this tree here, because the roots got into my sewer system, and I had to pay, I think it was like $10,000 to put a liner in, and now it's lifting up the walkway here. So I've called them a few weeks ago. I haven't heard from them back yet. Hopefully they'll decide to remove the tree and plant something that does not grow as big. However, the city is known to be quite proud and adamant in keeping their trees in place. They don't like to remove any trees that are in the streets here. And since this is like about 60-year-old neighborhood, the trees are really, really big and tall. It is beautiful. However, sometimes these trees do some damage. Okay, so I've used the saw just for only about 5-10 minutes, and it worked great. It has lots of power. I believe it's a 16-inch DeWalt brushless motor chainsaw, battery powered, and it's got that flex power, so it's supposed to provide extra oomph, I guess. And it seems to be working great. I like it. I love it. Okay, that's all for this video. Please subscribe and like the video and follow. Have a good weekend, everybody.